All right, he was born on March 30th, 1853 in a small village to Anna and Theodore Van Gogh. He had a quiet childhood with 3 siblings, and as a young man he ventured out and became an art dealer, which that's not always what he wanted to do, but he went out and did it, and the only person who supported him was his younger brother Theo. At the age of 27, he decided he wanted to give meaning to his life, and so he started painting. Most of you guys will know, since I said Van Gogh, one of the most famous artists in the world, Van Gogh. So, little did anyone know that this young man would be known for his contributions to the post-impressionism movement. Does anyone know what post-impressionism is? It's basically a bunch of crazy artists who see the world in their way, and that's how they paint it, which is really cool because that's how I paint it. And it's mainly stick figures when I paint. But he was also very famous for his ability to express his unsettling emotions and love of art on canvas. This man was Vincent Van Gogh. Today, Van Gogh is known highly for his innovative techniques with his remarkable ability to evoke emotions that made it just clear how absolutely crazy, yet how brilliant he was. In 1881, Van Gogh began trying to define his life by painting. He was known for writing letters to his brother Theo, which is the only one who supported him. He's quoted as saying, "The only time I feel alive is when I'm painting." A few years later after that letter, he moved to Paris, where most of his paintings are still there, and most of them were created. And again, like I explained, he contributed completely. He was pretty much, he was attributed for moving the post-impressionism along. Van Gogh saw the world in a remarkable way. This showed in his style that had never been done before. His paintings had a sense of power. If anyone's seen Starry Night, that's over my bed, so I'm just like, yeah, they had, a sense of power where it keeps your eyes moving. It's probably my phone. Sorry. It keeps your eyes moving through the painting, and it's remarkable. He uses a whole bunch of bright colors, which wasn't known at that time. So he was a genius. Another letter to his brother stated, "I put my heart and soul into my work, but I have lost my mind." At the end of 1888, he was still creating very many famous paintings that will still live on forever and have changed art forever. Is it really still raining? I'm sorry. It's like in that pocket. I'm sorry about that. Anyways, I'll say that again. "I put my heart and soul into my work, and I have lost my mind." At the end of 1888, he was still creating paintings that changed art forever, but his mental health was slowly dwindling. He ended up checking himself into an insane asylum, where he spent the rest of his life painting. But unfortunately, his love for painting couldn't save him, and Van Gogh took his life at the age of 37. He left behind a legacy of wonderful artworks that will forever live on and inspire and be admired by millions of people. There's no better way to finish than by just quoting his own words. "What am I in the eyes of most people? A non-entity, eccentric, or unpleasant person, somebody who has no position in society and will never have. In short, the lowest of the low." All right, then, even if that were absolutely true, then I should one day like my work to show what such an eccentric, such a nobody has in his heart. That is my ambition, based less on resentment than on love in spite of everything, based more on a feeling of serenity than on passion. Though I am often in the depths of misery, there's still calmness and pure harmony and music inside me. That's it.
Have you heard, what is it, Vincent by Don McLean? You gotta check that out. YouTube that.
Is it
It's
good?
all about him.
Okay. What is it?
It's basically a song that just tells the story that you just told.
Really?
Yeah.
That's awesome. Who is it by?
Don McLean, same guy who did American Pie.
Mm.
Whenever you're ready.